Hello everybody, it's the Historical Gamer once again, and welcome back to the Great Houses of Calderia, a fictional world grand strategy game which comes out on the 30th about family management and dynasty management, which is kind of an interesting concept. A little bit of CK with a little bit more role-playing elements. This is part number 2 for my Let's Play stream on Twitch the other day, so let's jump back in. A date at the theater. Finn, you've got only a couple of months until Eisen shows up, and then he's going to be like, I'm the head of this family. I'm going to marry Katya. Finn was told about a traveling theater troupe playing at Vascu's. You are 44, but as Hollywood would show us, you can have children at a much older age when you're a man than a woman. How didn't, what's his face? Robert De Niro just have another kid and he's like 70? Katya's 33, yeah, she's youngish. Finn was told about traveling theater troupe playing it, although I thought the other person that we were recording was younger than 33, so maybe I'm wrong. Finn was told about a traveling theater troupe playing at Vascu's. He decides to use the performance as an excuse to spend time with Katya. The troupe's Commedia de Calderia restlessly ridicules the nobility while also poking fun at commoners and burghers. Katya watches the performance intensely, and Finn has a hard time interpreting what she might be thinking. After the first act, Finn starts a conversation about the play. Mock the troupe. Comparing military. So we actually have really good combined military scores. 24 is great. Finn is a great military mastermind. Katya is above average. Praise their ingenuity. Comparing diplomacy. That we'd have a lower rating on. What I don't know is that do you want something that's closer together, or do you want it further apart, or is it just like the combined score? Try and get her to say if she likes it. My highlighted traits, their highlighted traits. She's blunt. I'm wrathful? Or Finn is wrathful? He's wrathful but tranquil. That doesn't make a lot of sense. I guess let's do comparing the military. Mock the troupe. Finn criticizes the play and how disrespectful the actors are toward the nobility. Katya is similarly shocked by how these commoners are allowed to mock their superiors in public. They both feel that they should continue talking in private over a glass of wine. They then leave and have an interesting evening talking about proper entertainment for different classes. Finn loses the trait reclusive. Katya and Finn plus 15% courtship relation. They are now infatuated. No, Finn's gonna get it. He's gonna get married. House of Fontrog and the House of Gamers plus 5. So I think Finn's coming back now. Looks like he's walking somewhere. So they're infatuated with each other. So I would think once he returns, maybe we can do a marriage proposal. Oh, Katya, I love you. I love your armor that covers your entire face, so I can't tell what you look like. You be quiet, Finn. You be quiet. Tag, you're it. Now he's going up to court. Katya is on his. One way or another, our families will be married. All right, so we're doing okay production-wise, I think. We're still waiting on, while all this family stuff is going on, we're still waiting on being able to upgrade some of this stuff. So we are producing 1.5 gold. Oh, we're almost out of wine. I guess I'm going to have to cut those bonus wages. Where was that again? Farmers? Ah, go back in there. So we're almost totally out of wine. Farmers are drinking all their wine. So how do I increase the population here? Wait, is that in one day? -1 keep plus 2 farmers. So the keep people are not happy. Or +1 a day. City growth is at 2,400, which is nowhere near where we're at now. Jesus. Okay, well, I gotta drop your wages, guys. Sorry. So does this work as a negative, actually? No, I just want to double check this. -1 a day. Damn. So now we're going to have the population that's shrinking. What if I just don't have you do that? Okay. Katya, or Lucia, you are not an overseer. You're just bad. Go off and fight something. All right. Miners, can we build anything new? We can do ore smelting, which will increase our mine production further. Or no, increase the fiefdom slots by 1. Well, I don't need that yet. So we'll hold off on that. Herdsman pastures increases production 25%. Increases production 10, also increases the slot. I don't need the extra slot yet. But the pastures might be nice. Masons can't do anything yet. Keep can't do anything yet. So I think herdsman doing the pastures, 25% production. Unless what's hunting grounds do? That's also 25%. Unlocks master of the hunt. But it's more expensive. We'll do the pastures. Confirm. You shall build. All right. So we're not getting any closer to the city growth. Man, you really got to like get people happy. Who would have thought? And the only way to get people happy is wine, and I do not have wine, and I do not produce wine. Unless there's a way to change what you produce. So I think what we need, presumably, is a trade deal to import some wine, because we're pretty much out of it. Night full of poems. Ooh, Azan has arrived to Katia Froneroig. A beautiful night treats the listeners to warm winds and a mesmerizing starry sky. Azan participates in this event at the request of his family to represent House of Gamers and to meet Katia while listening to poems about the miseries of life. He notices Katia looking in his direction and smiles invitingly. Should he take it a step further and introduce himself? Fate, comparing diplomacy. Highlighted traits. Observe Katia. Write a poem. Comparing diplomacy. So my diplomacy score is better than hers? Oh, it failed. Oh, no. Well, he's on his way back. All right. Well, I guess we can always send Finn back. I think they like each other, right? Okay, let's make a trade. Actually, first, let's... I don't really remember where Katia was. Oh, one character can marry. Finn! He can marry Katia! Go! And do it! Literally. Alright, meanwhile, we should do... I can't do anything till Azan's back, but then we should do a trade delegation to try and get some more wine. I don't know what I'm going to do with all this gold. Probably buy wine. Herdsman's upgrading. So this is... We're a little bit linear. Things are a little bit slow at the moment. That's fine. And that house next to us has good... Well, actually, maybe we can just do trade like this, right? Oh, something on the fog. Rumors of pirates and raiding ships on the trade journeys. Finn has a very high military rating, so go check out the sighting. It's a decoy, and they're now facing a small pirate ship emerging from the fog. The crew get ready for combat, and they manage to push the pirates back and recuperate for a while. He gains the trait Distressed and loses the trait Tranquil. That's too bad. Okay, can we do trade? Trading is an important part of life in Caldera. It's not exactly a mercantile society anymore like here in Calderia. It's better to create surplus production and trade it away for resources you don't produce. Okay. See the resources. Okay, so we'll send her because she's... I guess they don't like each other, but whatever. They don't produce grapes. But they do produce a little bit of wine. So gold. There's gold in them there hills. Okay, so I can try an preposterous trade suggestion. Five trips. Oh, so the value of this is way higher than what I'm offering. Holy crap, wine is expensive. I had 100 wine I burned through in like 2 minutes. Total 10 per trip is required. Oh my God. 5 trips, 343 days. Gonna give them all my gold. I don't have 370 gold. I'm being greedy down here. Total 10 trips required. I don't want to do that. So let's... What'll 270 get me? $24 will get me exactly to 30. Negative 12 relations, so this they would accept, I think, but I don't understand the... So is this per trip or is this one total? Why is it going to hurt my relations? I don't quite understand that, but let's see what happens here. Make a trade. They can't cross this river anywhere? These guys are right over here. Yeah, kind of like a fictional Crusader Kings, Joe, I guess. Right, Izan, you really got to find someone who's willing to marry you. The ruler of my house should not be unmarried. But you're not going to marry a 45-year-old. Because then you're not going to... I can't imagine you have any kids. What's over here? Overseer. Mako of Gamers Overseer. The farmers is frustrated by the inefficiency of the workers. They waste so much of their time in irrelevant matters. He decides to harsher discipline. Longer shifts. Do nothing. Longer shifts, I guess. Increased production by 10. Let's pause. Come on, Izan. Let's see who you can find someone to marry. I'm done looking at the families. I don't even care. Just give me some. Whoa, okay. Someone young. She might be 14 years younger than me. She's only 19 and I'm 33, but compared to Crusader Kings, that's totally fine. Their family doesn't like my family, -25, but that'll change. Also, look, no armor, Finn. Let's see here. We're negative on pelts, but that's because we're upgrading the herdsman, which is taking forever. -5 on crops. Because I guess we're consuming a lot. Wasn't that Katya? I'm pretty sure it was. No, I'm saying the person I'm in. You get the armored one. I don't. God, you get the armored one. There's Katya. She's a butterfly, though, whatever this thing over here on the right means. Finn and Katya sit across from each other at a private dinner table, their eyes fondly focused on each other as they discuss the important matter at hand. They've courted each other and are now trying to decide which one of them will join the other's family and reside in their fiefdom. Once they had resolved this matter, they will finally become engaged to be married. According to tradition, the house that will gain the new family member through marriage also promises to pay for the wedding expenses. The new marriage will form an alliance between the two houses, strengthening their family position and resources. The cost for the wedding would be a small wedding. 50 crops, 10 gold. I can do that. I don't have the wine! Oh no. Try to convince Katya to join the House of Gamers. Finn is happy to join the House of Fauntleroy. Social conflict. Katya, the armored one. Join my family. Social conflicts represent several topics that have to be achieved through intense negotiations. They are presented as a tactical combat between the negotiators. Okay, this is different. Negotiations are led by these characters. Right to arrange a wedding. House of Gamers gains the right to arrange the wedding within 90 days, and Katya joins the House of Gamers. These are the topics that require negotiations. Okay. My opponent's competency is 7. Companions are your entourage from highly regarded occupations. Each bring their viewpoint and matter at hand. Each companion has 4 different stats. Attack, defense, health, and composure. Okay. Here's the number of companions you have currently chosen and how many you're allowed to bring along. Okay. Man, this is kind of complicated. Choose the companions you wish to bring by clicking their portraits. Hover over any of their details to receive more info. Check what your opponent is bringing and choose companions that are good against them. Choose at least 2 companions to continue. Well, who's my opponent bringing? I can't. How do I see that? How do I see who my opponent is bringing? One of each type? Well, that doesn't help me. So we know military, or we know diplomacy is good against economy, I think it was. This is better against... I guess maybe the level 3 would be better. I'm assuming. So we'll bring the level 3 by default. You'd think they have the best... I mean, they certainly have the best health trait. And better talk to the hand trait than anybody else. Better military trait than anybody else as well. So definitely this one. And then 3 talk to the hand. I guess this one. At least 2. Why don't I just bring them all? Is there a cost to bringing more? Okay, I think the accountant is the odd one out. I think counselor and confident. When you're ready to begin the negotiations, click confirm. Here are the negotiation fields. Each of them has a different topic. Sorry, If you win, House of Gamers gains the right to arrange the wedding within 90 days, and Katya Fontendroy joins the House of Gamers. Your units begin the negotiations from their green starting points. The enemy's aim of the negotiations is to conquer the opponent's starting nodes. Negotiation begins with assigning your units to starting nodes of any of the negotiation fields. Click on a unit card to show their strength and weakness against opponents. Units are strong against ++ and weak against red triangle down. Select a unit from your reserve and drag them to the free starting node. We're going to start strong. Once your units are on the start nodes, you may command them to move to another node on the negotiations field. Unit engage in negotiations with an opposing unit connected to them. Units have to conquer a node as their own before they can advance to the new node. Drag and drop a unit on your starting node to any other node, giving them a move command. Wait, why do I have 5? Oh. Because I get Finn this time. Gotcha. All right, so we've got our thing filled up. And this one is going to stay in reserve, I guess. Negotiations happen in real time to begin as you click the ready button. Click ready. You can pause negotiations at any point. So do I bring this person into reserve then? I think. All right, they're level 3 physician. 3529 39. Oops. 3529 39. These guys are like identical. Bribe. Target the enemy and returns to reserve. All right, Finn, you're going to go after their physician. And our physician is going to go after their intrigue person. I don't really remember what the ideal counters were, but Finn has 4 levels of health, so... Good job, Finn. All right, so Finn took that one. Charge! We're destroying this family. We will kill everyone until you let us marry you. Can 2 people attack here? I don't know. Nice, we drove that one back with our level 3 physician. Oh no. Was Finn driven back? I don't really understand what's going on here, to be honest, but Finn is regenerating his health, I think. He can fight 3 more times. I assume that's what the health indicator means. Our physician's taking a beating against, what is this? Verticalist? Okay. Letting Finn regain his health. All right, we've lost 2 people permanently. It's time to get in there, Finn. Katya's murdering us! We're gonna lose this battle. I didn't give Finn enough time to recover. Or maybe not. Is it just is it just Katya who's left alive? Oh no. She's gonna get there before Finn's health can get back up. Do they have to take all the starting squares or just some of them? Looks like they have to take all of them. Finn, get your health up. We need you back. But she's the only one left. It's just her. She's just playing hero ball at this point. So we'll see if she goes for the last reinforcement point. We may have to bring Finn in, but I'm hoping she goes up this way. Oh. Damn it! I waited too long. We didn't get the right to the wedding. I'm sorry, Finn. I don't want you joining their family, though. You're staying in our family, and she's coming to join us. So, negotiations lead to conflict. Your trade delegation arrives at Camposia. Your delegation is led by Lucia of Gamers and Folka Fountinia. Welcome, sir. After pleasantries have been exchanged, it becomes clear that the different parties have different ideas about how the deal should go, but both are ready to follow up on the original offer. Okay, negotiations to follow. We have to do another one of these social conflicts thing here. Pay 10% or less for the goods, receives more resources. Is this how all relations are handled? Is that weird little battle thing? Apparently my family has a good physician. It's the same person who was in the last battle. Let's see if we can do any. Oh, weird. There's two different battles. One pay 10% less for the goods, one to receive more resources. I want more resources. So I'm going to stack heavy on the right. If I got to pay more, that's fine. Yeah, we get wrecked and I have no idea what I'm doing here. So we're going to fast forward through this fight. There is another engagement later on, which I'll take a look at where I have a slightly better idea of what I'm doing. So rather than waste 2 minutes of me just getting overrun, we'll skip ahead to the end of the battle. Go get me more gold. Who cares about food? -6 food right now. Are we ever going to finish this upgrade to the herdsman? Night full of poems. Izan and Genebara Parado. Okay. Should I take the next step and introduce myself? Fate, comparing diplomacy. Whoa, oh my god. We want this person in our family. Look at these traits. This is absurd. She's great. Man, I'm just a sad sack who's kind of like, I don't know what I'm doing here. Write a poem to her? My diplomacy's 14. It's not terrible, but certainly worse than hers. Their intrigue is also pretty high. My poetry, it would be worse than their intrigue. Comparing intrigue, they're about equal. Comparing diplomacy. So I don't have a chance in hell with this person. I guess my best chance is a poem. Nope. It's a catastrophe. Everybody in the audience feels a shared sense of shame. Oh no. Oh no. Welp. Maybe next time. House of Burnaby wants to initiate a trade with us. What do they want? Seems fair for both houses. Sell 100 gold. Buy 108 crops. I don't really need the crops. But okay. I guess I kind of do because I've got a negative balance at the moment. I guess I'm used to like trade in these kind of games working instantly, but it seems to be a gradual thing. Ooh, we can do horses now? Pause. New upgrade available. So we now have freeholders because of the new building we built, so we can raise horses. But I need more frickin' population. How do I get people happy? I can't afford to pay them in wine. Can Izan make anybody happy as an overseer? Yeah, I guess he can. Okay. He needs to get married, but whatever. That 19-year-old amazing person is certainly something that I would want. Do we send him back? Go get Jennifer. She's 20 now. But she's out of his league, it would seem. So can I just bribe his family? Be like, here's some gold, let us marry. Go try again, Izan. Don't come back till you're hitched. Finn is at the wedding. Ore smelting increases slots. Doesn't matter to me. I don't want that yet. Production. Yeah, give me more tools, I guess. Okay. Upgrading the House of Gamers masonry. Oh man, we're almost out of food. That's a problem. We're gonna have to adjust that in a couple days. Life event? Louisa of Gamers gazes over the fiefdom and feels empty. What is this purpose of us cultivating and fighting over this paradise? She can't even concentrate on daily matters and is desperate to ease her mind. Who should she reach to for help? A priestess for insight? A philosopher for wisdom? The priestess, you've got the best diplomacy rating, so. She sees the light that shines through the sky and earth, the shadow that is cast behind her in the shape of her own shadow. Everything makes sense again. Gains the trait carefree. Loses the trait. Oh no, gains the trait zealous. She has witnessed the spirits. Fiefdom is facing famine. We're out of crops. Alright. We'll fix it. Is everybody mad because they have no food? Wages, I guess. I've got plenty of ore. I should probably trade that, huh? Alright, that'll fix your sadness, right? Now that no one's working the mines. Alright, there we go. We are for frickin' ever away from... Alright, can I trade or sell metal ore to anybody who wants to go do a trade? Everybody's busy. Who needs my ore? Metal ore. They've got some. They're not producing anything. You know what'd be cool in a game like this is if you could just say, I have this much stuff I want to sell. Who wants to buy it? Looking for someone with a negative ore value here. Maybe someone else along the coast? Well, they're not making... I guess they're not making any, so we could... They don't have a surplus. They don't have a negative, but... Okay. Let's do 400. That's worth 2,000 gold. How much gold you guys got? Not that much. Okay. But you do produce wine, which would be nice to make my people happy and pay them some extra. So I will buy your wine. $260 wine for 400 ore. I don't get the duration of trips. Caravan capacity is 200, so it's going to be at least 2 trips, I think. Like, what's the... Is this just the length of... I don't really understand that. Okay. So I've got to send someone there. Has no use for metal ore. You have no use for metal ore? What do you mean you have no use for metal ore? Everybody has use for metal ore. Okay, so who does have a use for metal ore? What about these folks? Yeah, they need metal ore. Okay. We'll give you ore, and you don't produce any wine. Great. But we'll trade with you anyway. They have 100 wine actually, so we probably can't take more wine than they have. So that's about as fair of a deal as there's gonna be. Wants more. They want more ore. Okay. But you don't have more wine. I'll take all your wine. Oh, so this is me being extra generous. That's why it's going that way. Okay. I don't care. I've got plenty of ore. That's not the concern. So 250, 175. Let's shorten this to 2 trips. Has huge shortage of metal ore, plus 20. Trade valuation, plus 25. Wants more of metal ore, negative 10. Buyer has cunning. Okay, fine, whatever. Just go do it. Maybe there is a marketplace screen, but I don't think so. Traditions, ranks. I'm still very early days and don't have a great sense of what I'm doing yet, but wedding. House Fauntleroy is organizing a wedding between Katia and Finn in Vescus. You're invited to attend and partake in the celebration. So if they're organizing the wedding now because we lost that battle, does that mean we lose Finn to their family? Because I would not like to lose my family members. The wedding between them has begun. As per tradition, both brought a grapevine cutting from their homes. As the grapes mature, a wine will be made from them, and it is said that its taste will predict the future of the marriage. Okay. Katia is like 4 years older than when all this started. Yeah, Finn's no longer in our family. That's sad. So far, she has not shown any interest. Zan's chaperone reported that Jennifer is now talking intensively and she's been smiling and laughing. It seems there's no doubt they're willing to marry each other. Really? She's infatuated with me now. Yes. Although there's no way I'm going to win the battle, have her in my family. So can you lose the head of your house to the wedding? Izan was told about traveling theater troupe. All right, so mock the troupe based on comparing military traits. Praise their integrity. Try to get her to say how she likes the performance. So if I mock them, her military trait is way high. Try to get her to say what she likes, because that's the one we're the closest in. She can't wait to voice her opinion and starts to analyze the plot, characters themselves, themes, and hidden meanings and how they affect people in the audience. Izan feels enchanted while listening to her detailed observation and how he can't wait to go back to see the second act. Both truly enjoyed and bond between them grows stronger. Yay! Now we can get married. Our courtship is done. Fourth song. Lucia travels through an ancient forest from which all the daylight has disappeared. Sudden rattling coming out of nearby bushes. What's causing the trouble? Stay on guard for your caravan. Yeah, you've got a good military value. Your diplomacy's terrible, but... Suddenly, a beautiful naked woman rushes out of the bushes. She stops and her hair, which is full of flowers and butterflies, slowly sways in the wind. After a shy smile, she runs into the woods and vanishes. Everyone awakes from surprise and leaves in a hurry to continue their journey. Okay. Village market. Azan travels through a village during its daily market. He notices some good deals. Maybe there's something to send back home. Buy 100 crops for 70 gold. Just browse the works. Sure. Free plants. My population is so small. I can't get it to grow. Overcompensation. Contrary to Gorka of gamers' expectations, Fosco Nardi meets generous trade offers with slight ridicule, implying that you show off of gamers' wealth at their expense. This isn't the correct way to respond. It must be something must be done. Know that my family's generosity is not to be looked down upon. We have equal military ranks. You confront them with arguments backing the proposal. Their economy ranking's better. None of my traits can surpass them. The one we are tied in is military, so I guess we do that. Okay, so that we made the deal, but it didn't go super great. That's okay. I've got a deficit, but I'm not too worried about that. Herald has arrived from the capital to deliver royal invitation for Azan of Gamers. By decree, the Emperor be on the sea, blah, blah, blah. Okay. They've been selling their product in secret. Intimidate them. Nice. Good job. I'm kind of disappointed that we named that character after Charcoal, and then we lost the battle and he left. No longer in our court. Hopefully Izan can marry that genius person and bring her back. Departure to the Isle of Orsa. Mako of Gamers is representing us. Trade proposal. They want to initiate trade with me. They want us to give them 193 gold for 12 luxuries. No thanks. Sorry. I don't need that right now, and I don't have the money. I mean, I guess I do have the money, but what am I going to do with the luxuries? I guess I can pay people a stupid amount of money. Marriage proposal. The cost would be a small wedding. Try and convince them to join the House of Gamers. There's no way I'm going to beat her in a battle. No way. But I don't want to lose the head of my house, so... And I would love for her to join my house. Just look at these traits. Oh my god. You have a new family now. I guess blood isn't thicker than water then, huh, Charcoal? House of Gamers gains the right to arrange the wedding within 90 days. I don't really... What do the pluses mean? Okay, we're definitely going to get the physician. She has 2... What is good against... Who's better against this? Against, military. Okay, so the economists are better against the military. Plus 50%. So we should do that one. And then who's good against the economy? Because they've got one of those. 50% better against economy companions, so we should go with that one. And then who are you good against? They're not sending anyone there, so we won't do you confident. You're better against the mask people. Okay. So this is the best... This is the best makeup we can have. I'm worried that she's going to be too strong for any of us to overcome. But in theory, this is our best potential mix of folks to go. All right. So now we have to put 3 people on the map. We're going to put Izan first. Put him on the right. I'd like him to counter their physician. Do we remember who physicians are best countered by? Oh, it's over here. So, physicians are good against intrigue. Economy is against physicians. Is this right? So diplomacy to economy versus economy. Economy versus military. Military versus... Wait, yeah, that's I'm confused. She's a physician, but she's military. Does anybody remember this? I wish it would, like, tell me when I hover over each one of these traits. Yeah, because this says a plus, which means they'd be good against them. Okay. All right. So we're going to focus on their level 3. Down here. We can go here. And then we'll bring in the folks who aren't on the map yet. Did we really not bring the level 3 physician in yet? That was a mistake. What the fuck was that? Why did everyone just fly off the map? I'm confused. What just happened? Sounded like someone rang a bell, but I don't know. I don't know what for. Nice. So everybody on the map I've got positives against currently. Okay. Whoa, we just wiped out that one. All right, another one was destroyed. This person's gonna lose. Nice. Oh no, we're gonna lose another one. So are we down to 2 versus... No, we've still got more than that. So, Zon of Gamers was driven off the map. Is it just her left, though? Is it just Jinabara or whatever her name is? Refill. Lose all health connected allies. Receive 50% more health. No, I don't want to do that. I'm trying to let Izan regain some health while these other folks battle it out. All right, we're going to lose the physician here. But she's just too strong. I think I have a little bit of time, but he's not regaining health fast enough. She's quickly taking those provinces. I'm hopeful that I can I place you onto here? Why did he fall off the map? So did she, though, but she's regaining health. We both are regaining health. It looks like it's just a race between, but I don't think I can beat her. That's the problem. Go take these provinces before she's back. And we get wrecked. And the head of our household's going to join this other family. I wish there was a better way to, like, not lose all of your members just because of a social conflict. Like, my family's going to be totally absorbed into this other family, which I guess that's part of the challenge of this game, I suppose. But I don't think it does a great job of communicating that or giving alternatives, or maybe we could back out of the wedding and then have a war. Like, I don't know. It's just this piece of the game feels a little obtuse to me. So I'm curious to see how that'll unfold as the game gets released and whatnot, but an interesting idea, at least. I think there could be a better job of communicating how things are unfolding and why in the battles. But yeah, I guess maybe I shouldn't be able to just marry basically an amazing person to just lure him into my family either without any challenge or risk. So back and forth, I guess. Either way, that's going to do it for today's episode of Great Houses of Calderia. The game comes out on the 30th into early access, and I hope you guys are enjoying the series. Leave your thoughts down below, and until next time, this is the Historical Gamer saying thank you for watching, and I'm out.